Well, more than half of the nation's largest cities are seeing rising foreclosures. New data from RealtyTrac shows the mess is actually spreading, and in some cases to places you might not expect. For more, we're joined by RealtyTrac Senior Vice President Rick Sharga. He joins us from Irvine, California. Rick, welcome to the show. Tell us about the latest survey.
Well, as you mentioned, almost two-thirds of the major metropolitan areas in the country saw a year-over-year increase. Some of the hardest hit areas, places like Las Vegas, Stockton, Merced, Miami, actually saw year-over-year decreases, but are still running at foreclosure activity that's 3, 4, 5, 6 times the national average.
And any particular trends in terms of the type of housing stock we're seeing going into foreclosure? Has that changed at all?
Yeah, great question. The trend has really shifted. The early part of the foreclosure cycle, we saw subprime lending type properties going into foreclosure. Now what we're seeing is foreclosure activity driven by unemployment. And so you're seeing higher priced homes, you're seeing homes that didn't have these exotic mortgages on them, simply a question of the homeowner not being able to afford the monthly payment because they don't get a paycheck.
And what do you expect? When do you expect, the foreclosure moratorium that had made headlines a few weeks ago? I don't know if that would be factored into these numbers, and I don't know that you're actually anticipating that they will have had much of an effect.
Yeah, two answers for you there. One is that the third quarter numbers really weren't affected at all by the moratoriums that have been discussed. These numbers are all predating the robo-signing and affidavit scandals. The other answer to that, though, is that we've been monitoring our preliminary numbers in October, and we really haven't seen any appreciable drop-off in foreclosure activity. So it could just be that these delays will themselves be delayed a little bit before they hit the numbers, or it could be that the fall-off isn't going to be nearly as big as a lot of people have been predicting.
All right, Rick Sharga, thanks for the quick update there on the latest in the foreclosure market. Unfortunately, it wasn't better news, but we thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.